Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sebastian, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got an excellent show for you guys. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel, and be sure to follow me on Instagram. My handle is CTABANZ. So you guys know we've been keeping you all updated with everything that comes out, the play-by-play. With this situation surrounding LeBron James. We've reported on various things about how he's not happy with the way the Lakers are dealing with this transitional period. Recently, he was at a Summer League game. They asked him to talk. He said he refuses to talk. He has nothing to talk about. And then subsequently after that, we heard that 4 teams were interested in trading for LeBron James. And then yesterday, we got the teams. It was the Mavericks, the Cavs, the Warriors, and the Clippers, apparently. We did a show about that, right? So everyone is out here speculating, wondering what's going to happen next with LeBron James. So this morning, I was just going through the internet looking for what to discuss. And I came across a pretty interesting report with the following headline saying, Rich Paul says NBA media shouldn't be criticized for LeBron James trade rumors. It's not for us to rebuttal. And I'm like, okay, this is interesting here. One, because LeBron had scolded people who tried to say, oh, is he looking at going to the Cavs after he took the picture with the a Cav player in their practice facility. So now to hear his agent say, no, people shouldn't be scolded for that. Everybody shall be allowed to have their opinion. I'm like, okay, this is interesting. So this is the report that we want to get into. But before we get into that, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Game Time. One of the things I love the most is making unforgettable memories with family and friends. And one of the things I hate the most is overpaying for tickets only to find out that there was a better deal out there. That's one of the reasons I started using Game Time. Game Time is the easy go-to app for last-minute tickets to sports, concert, and theater events across 60-plus states in the US and Canada. Game Time saves me time, money, and stress by curating only the best deals, so I'm not wasting a whole bunch of time scrolling through overpriced tickets. Game Time Picks is my favorite tool. It highlights the best value seats instantly. No more guesswork, no more wasting time. For example, I'm really looking forward to watching some of these NBA Summer League games. Here's what I like to do. I choose between the cheapest deal, the great deal, or the amazing deal. Once you select the ticket you want, you can use their panoramic seat view to ensure you know exactly what you're getting before you buy. So take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the app, create an account, and use code CLNS for $20 off your first purchase. Again, create an account and use redeem code CLNS for $20 off. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. Okay, so let's continue on with the article. It says LeBron James' exit from the Lakers has now become a question of when, not if. After recent updates on James's strained relationship with the Lakers front office, several trade rumors have also followed. Most recently, 4 teams reportedly contacted the Lakers to discuss a trade for James. Rich Paul, James' agent, was questioned by several media personnel about what James plans to do. Some reports claim that his camp denies all rumors of any extension or exit. After triggering trade rumors with his own words, Paul went on Sirius XM radio and said that while James is focused on what the media is saying, it's not focused on what the media is saying. He respects what certain analysts and experts are saying about him. Now listen to this. There's so many voices in today's game, like media and things like that, and everybody has a job to do. For us, let those people do their jobs. It's not for us to rebuttal or give any clarity on what's said and what's not said. That's not the focus. The focus is, hey man, enjoy your summer. You can't dispel everything someone has to say, and you've been around this team long enough. There's never been the expectation on anyone like it's been on him. You can't do out here and try to prove everyone wrong or wanting to make sure everyone is right. Critique is critique. Continues on. Everyone's journey is different. The success that some and the so-called failure of others, I know how hard it is to get to the NBA. I know how hard it is to stay in the NBA. I know how hard it is to have consistency while being in the NBA. It's easy for us to critique sitting behind these microphones. But the respect level for all of these guys playing, and I know the respect for someone at LeBron's level and his tenure and all the things he's accomplished. Again, you can't buy those things, trade rumors, buy into those things, trade rumors, people are doing their job. So we understand, and he understands that. I think how we do things is what my focus is. So you heard what LeBron's agent, Rich Paul, had to say. Essentially, what he's saying is that he's not going to buy into or try to correct people who may be inferring one thing or the other. Oh, this is happening, that's happening. He's going to go here. He's not going to. Their job is not to go out there and refute all of these comments, right? As I said at the beginning of the show, however, LeBron has done that. He has scolded people who try to look too far into things, like the picture he took at the Cavs practice facility. I also believe that he's saying that ultimately only they know what the real situation is. Ultimately, only they know. Only they know what they're going to do. And as things stands with the Lakers, if nothing changes, LeBron James is going to be a Laker. That being said, however, I do believe that these guys are trying to shake the trees to see what comes out of the tree, what falls out of those trees. The reason I say that is because first it went from there's no way LeBron James is getting traded. Then all of a sudden, all of these various reports start coming out. Like one of them, the Lakers, when they were about to sell the team, they informed Luka. They did not inform LeBron James. Recently, they held a meeting about the team's future and the direction. Luka Doncic was invited. LeBron was not invited. You're hearing all these various reports, and then all of a sudden, we get on Bleacher Report 2 days ago that 4 teams have contacted Rich Paul about trading for LeBron. Well, how else would Dave McMenamin know that if he wasn't told that by Rich Paul or one of the people that are close to Rich Paul? Then after that, yesterday, we then get the news that the 4 teams are the Mavs, Cavs, Clippers, and Warriors, right? Well, this is coming from them. Now, they're putting it out there. They're not going to clarify what's real and what's fake. Out of those teams, I mean, I guess there could be some truth to it. The Cavs, they can't trade they can't trade because they're in the second apron, so they can't trade for him. The remaining teams, they could trade, or LeBron can go there. LeBron can go to the Cavs in a buyout. But the other 3 teams, it would have to be a trade. And are they willing to make a trade like that? We will have to see. The Clippers one is very intriguing. I'm like, okay, who would they trade? For sure, it'd either be Kawhi Leonard or James Harden. We'll have to see that. Most likely Kawhi Leonard. Because he's the one that has the closest contract in terms of salary. He's earning $50 million. LeBron is earning 50.2. So we'd have to see that situation there. But Rich Paul is just basically saying, hey, man, I'm going to allow you guys to keep chasing your tails. You guys can run behind every single report. And we're going to do our thing. We're not going to be out here fighting with people. And I think that they want the chatter out there. They want people talking about it. They want people speculating. What's LeBron going to do? Is he going to go here? Is he going to go over there? Now, me personally, I don't think LeBron is going to be a Laker by the beginning of training camp. I'd be shocked. Based on what's happening now, I'd be pretty surprised to see if LeBron James is a Laker this season. But hey, these are just my thoughts. So the question is, what do you think about what Rich Paul had to say? Did you glean any insight from what he said, or do you think that, hey, man, that was a nothing salad, nothing to see here? Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section, and we'll catch you on the next show. Peace.